SM. It's Thursday, January 24th, and on this chilly, beautiful day, we want to welcome you to Eagle TV 2.0. I'm Ella.
And I'm Lily. It's great to be here today with you, and to start off, we would like to welcome our important alums on campus today for Career Day. We thank you for taking time out of your busy day to share us your wisdom about careers and businesses.
On today's show, we have This Day in History, some quick announcements, and Dear Chowie. To start off, This Day in History.
On this day in 1965, Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill, the British leader who guided Great Britain and the Allies through the crisis of World War II, dies in London at the age of 90.
After the outbreak of World War II in Europe, Churchill was called back to his post as First Lord of the Admiralty and 8 months later replaced the ineffectual Neville Chamberlain as Prime Minister of a new coalition government.
In the first year of his administration, Britain stood alone against Nazi Germany, but Churchill promised his country and the world that the British people would never surrender.
On this day in 2006, Disney announces its purchase of Pixar. By the end of 2005, Pixar had become a giant movement in the world of movie animation, and on this day in 2006, the company that brought the world blockbuster hits like Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles was sold to the Walt Disney Company, their longtime distributor, for a staggering $7.4 billion.
Since 1993, when Disney and Pixar signed their first 3-picture deal, Pixar's films had won 19 Academy Awards and grossed more than $3 billion at the box office.
Their pioneering techniques in digital animation, Toy Story was the first animated film to be completely computer-generated, had set a new standard, blazing a trail that other companies had struggled to follow.
On this day in 1943, German General Friedrich von Paul's commander-in-chief of the German 6th Army at Stalingrad urgently requests permission from Adolf Hitler to surrender his position there, but Hitler refuses. The Battle of Stalingrad began in the summer of 1942 as German forces assaulted the city, a major industrial center and a prized strategic coup. But despite repeated attempts and having pushed the Soviets almost through the Volga River in mid-October and encircling Stalingrad, the 6th Army under Paul's and part of the 4th Panzer Army could not break the past defense of the Soviet 62nd Army.
On November 19th, the Soviets made their move, launching a counteroffensive that began with a massive artillery bombardment of the German position. That was a great memorable day in our history, and now for some announcements. The Hope for Hawaii Club has a meeting tomorrow morning, January 25th at 7 a.m. in G305. All are welcome to join.
Wondering how to spend your summer? There's a long list of opportunities on our new summer programs page on the SM College Counseling website.
Learn the special effects techniques used by theater actors, film, and television characters. We will create zombie face, black eyes, bruises, knife wounds, bullet wounds, and bloody scars. This starts January 25th and runs through February 1st from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Registration forms are available at Mrs. Melisini's door. $150 for the classes.
A huge win for the varsity song leaders this past weekend at West Coast Championship, awarded with first place in Pom and first place in Jazz, beating out the best teams in the West for the title of West Coast Champs. JV Song also won first place in their divisions. So proud of the dance teams, work hard and dedication. Way to go, SM Song.
Are you in need of service hours? The UNICEF Club is having a meeting today from 2:15 to 2:35 in the ASB room. Free pizza and service opportunities are available.
Well, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for Dear Chowie. Let's see what's in the mailbox today.
Another week, another Thursday, which means another Dear Chowie. We got a big weekend coming this week, SM, as it's winter formal. For us seniors, it's going to be our last time, so let's make the most out of it. You guys asked a lot of questions last week. If you want to ask more, please email me at dylan.chow@, smhsstudents.org. Let's see what you guys asked. All right, so my first question is, Dear Chowie, what's up with the AirPods hype from John? Well, straight up, they don't fall out. They have great quality, they sound great, they feel awesome, and who wouldn't fall in the hype? My next question is, Dear Chowie, I'm currently struggling in math. Where can I receive help in this subject? Perfect, we have a solution to this actually. There are drop-in tutoring sessions with National Honor Society students in the library after school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 2:15 to 3. And this is a perfect opportunity to receive help from our very own National Honor Society students, which will be juniors and seniors. My next question is, Dear Chowie, what happened to the students winning by 50 from Ryan? Yeah, I was gonna go off for at least 30, but my leg was hurting a little bit, so that's why I wasn't performing as I expected. And my last question, Dear Chowie, when's the next food truck coming to SM? Well, we actually got one tomorrow, which is gonna be on Friday, January 25th, and it's gonna be from the Burnt Truck, and they're gonna be serving sliders. For those who still want to order, check your emails from ASB, and for those who already did order, make sure you pick them up because you don't want to forget these delicious sliders. That'll be it from this week, SM. Send it back to the studio.
Thanks, Chow, and remember to send in your questions. Turning into birthdays, happy birthday to Isabella Trickett,
Katie Williams.
and that just about wraps up this edition for Eagle TV 2.0. But before we go, remember to come out and support both girls and boys basketball starting today in the gym at 5:30 p.m.
Yes, will be some excellent basketball. For Ella, I am Lily, and thanks for watching today's episode of Eagle TV 2.0.